Hello, my name is Maria Jose Riquelme and I'm talking from Tbilisi, the capital city of the Republic of Georgia. I've been working here as a Spanish teacher since 2010. And just to give a very brief description of my approach to teaching, I always try to get to know a bit the taste of the student before I plan the lessons. I always try to tailor the classes to whatever the student or the group of students likes. Like for example, if I know they like football, then I will try to tailor the lessons and include like text or videos that are related to football in order that they are eager to come to my lessons. They enjoy them not just because of the language but also because the topics we treat they go in line with what they like. So this is a bit about my approach to teach. And now the sample lesson. I'm going to explain the verb to be in Spanish. This would be the topic of my first lesson. I would always start with like a very short interview to the student, and then the alphabet, the particularities of the Spanish sounds, and then the verb to be, which in Spanish takes two forms. It can be ser or estar, and the general rule is that we will use ser when we are talking about permanent states, and we will use estar when we are talking about temporary states. This of course will have some exceptions or some cases that are in the borderline between temporary or permanent, but there are some cases that are very clear and that have to be very clear from minute one, which are, for example, nationality. If you are Spanish, you are Spanish. This is not going to change. This is going to be something we can consider permanent. Yo soy española. I am Spanish. No exception. Always with ser. We always use ser, the permanent to be, for for physical descriptions. If you are tall, if you are blonde, yo soy alta. I am tall. It goes with ser. Someone may say, yeah, but if you are blonde, you may dye your hair, so you can change that. Yes, but we need to think that when the language was still like malleable, then you probably wouldn't dye your hair. It wasn't so easy. So if you were born blonde, you would dye blonde. Yo soy rubia. I am blonde. So we said that with nationality, with physical description, also with ideas or religion, like yo soy católica. I am Catholic. Again, someone may say, yes, but you can convert to another religion. Right, but maybe, probably, in the Middle Age, you didn't have so much access to information. And it wouldn't be so common that someone converted to another religion or changed their mind regarding politics. So, yo soy de izquierda, yo soy de derecha. I am lefty or I am right wing. That's something that in our language is supposed to be permanent. Another thing, identity, very important. Yo soy María José. I am María José. This is who I am. This is not likely to change. This is likely to be permanent. I am who I am, right? I am María José. Then another thing, jobs, no exception. They will always go with ser. Yo soy profesora. I am a professor. And again, someone may say, yes, but you may change your job. Yes, but again, like think about centuries ago. If you were born in a family of carpenters, you probably would die being a carpenter. You wouldn't change your job like so easily like we can do now. So jobs, nationality, physical description, ideas, religion, identity, this always goes with ser. Yo soy española, yo soy profesora, yo soy morena, I am Spanish, I am brunette, I am Catholic. All these things go with ser. Right, now the temporary, the non-permanent use of to be, which is estar. An obvious use of it, it's the mood. Right, your mood it's very likely to change. You may be happy today, but you may be sad tomorrow. So, yo soy feliz, I am happy. Sorry, yo estoy contenta means I am happy, or yo estoy triste, I am sad. But in a sense that I am sad today, but I may be happy tomorrow. Yo estoy triste, yo estoy contenta. Another use that there is no exception, and it's always estar, which is location. Yo estoy en Tbilisi, Tbilisi está en Georgia. I am in Tbilisi, and Tbilisi is in Georgia. Someone may say, yes, but this is not going to change, right? If Paris is in France, Paris is in France. It's not going to change. And again, this is something that won't change now, but if I think of this city, the city where I am, Belize, the country where it's been depends on who invaded it. Because for many centuries, whether Tbilisi was in Persia, Russia, or Turkey, depended on who was the last invader. So this would be a bit of a historic reason why we use a temporary verb for where cities are located. Tbilisi está en Georgia y Georgia está en el mundo, and Georgia is in the world. So there is no exception for these uses. There will be cases where, as I said, it's not so clear which one to use. For example, tú eres guapa, tú estás guapa. You are beautiful. Both of them mean you are beautiful, and both of them are grammatically correct. Which is the difference? It means if you say tú eres guapa, it means you are always beautiful, like every day. If you say estás guapa, it means that today you look very beautiful, like maybe you put some nice makeup on, a nice dress on, and you look beautiful. So there will be cases when you can use both. And finally, just a curiosity, and is that, of course, language is a representation of values, culture, and religion is deeply rooted in language. For us, estar, muerto, for us, death, it's a temporary state. It's used with estar muerto, which means that in our language, in the representation of our language, death is only temporary. Okay, thank you for listening to my lesson, my sample lesson.